Why is it that in K-dramas, one character is ready to fight the entire North Korean army for love, while the other can't even reply to a text? Well, that is not just about writing. It's about attachment styles. Yep. Today we are breaking down the four big ones: secure, anxious, avoidant, and fearful avoidant. Okay, quick crash course. Attachment theory came from John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth. The idea is simple but powerful. The way your caregivers treated you when you were a baby creates a blueprint of how you give and receive love as an adult. If your caregivers were reliable and warm, you grew up trusting people. If they were inconsistent, you learned to be clingy or anxious. If they were emotionally distant, you learned to avoid closeness. And if they were chaotic or unsafe, you learned to crave love but fear it at the same time. That is how we get the four big styles. Got it? Cool. Secure attachment. Secure folks are the unicorns of dating. Comfortable with closeness and independence. They communicate, they're stable, and they do not turn arguments into Anupama special. Example, Captain Reeve from Crash Landing on You. The man literally risked international law, a minefield, and his career, but still managed to check in emotionally, like, hey, are you okay? Or Ikjun from Hospital Playlist. He's funny, dependable, and safe space with a stethoscope. Well, in real life, these are the people who text back normally, don't freak out if you hang out with your other friends, and can't have a fight without sending you a 2-page breakup essay. Basically, the ones who actually get the happy ending, which is why a lot of people ignores them and sim for the toxic second lead. Anxious attachment. Now the clingy crew. Anxiously attached people want closeness so badly, but they are terrified you'll vanish, so they are basically emotional detectives, overanalyzing every emoji. Classic example would be Han Ji-pyong from Startup. He's loyal, caring, but constantly haunted by the fear he's not enough. Or Kim Bok-joo from Weightlifting Fairy, a literal queen, but when she catches feeling, CSI Crush Edition. Why? Most probably their parents were inconsistent. Sometimes they were there, sometimes not there. So they learn, if I don't hold on tight, love will slip away. In real life, they are the ones who panic when you don't reply for 10 minutes, reread texts, and occasionally stage fake breakups in the shower. Avoidant attachment. Then you've got avoidance, the emotional escape artist. They want love deep down, but closeness feels risky, so they play cold. Exhibit A is Ko Moon-young from It's Okay Not to Be Okay, a fashion icon, razor-sharp wit, emotional walls, taller than the Eiffel Tower. Exhibit B is Kim Shin from Goblin. Bro lived 900 years but still couldn't say I love you without a sword to the chest. Well, they're like this because most probably their caregivers were distant or rejecting, so they learn. Relying on people is equal to pain. In real life, there are the people who say, I don't do the labels, or sorry, I've just been busy. Fearful avoidant. Finally, the plot twist attachment. Fearful avoidant, aka the human yo-yo.
Yo-yo honey singer!
They desperately want love but are terrified of it. So, it's the push-pull all day long. Jiu from My Name. Yep. Fierce. Independent. Tragic backstory. Emotionally confused. Kang-woo from The Smile Has Left Your Eyes. Mysterious. One giant red flag bouquet. This usually comes from trauma or chaotic caregiving where love felt dangerous. So as adults, they'll pull you close, shove you away, then text you at 2 a.m. like, I miss you, only to vanish the next morning. So which one are you? If you're secure, congrats. You're the K-drama lead who actually deserves the OST. If you're anxious, breathe okay. Blue ticks don't mean a heartbreak. If you're avoidant, listen. We see through your ice wall. Yes, you do care. And if you're fearful avoidant, maybe save the push-pull for your Spotify shuffle, not your dating life. But, I do have a good news. Attachment styles are not permanent. Therapy, self-awareness, and healthy relationships can shift you closer to secure. You're not stuck being the tragic second lead forever.